What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Dojo Setting. Today we have the 30-degree wall stripped. We're going to put up something kind of easy. I think most of the first-person videos I've done lately have been like in the V4 to 6 realm. So I'm going to do something a little easier today. Before we dive in, make sure you like and subscribe. Helps me grow, helps me know what you guys like, what you don't like. Follow me on Instagram, and if you want to get ahead and watch the videos before everybody else, head over to our Patreon. I'm not going to waste a whole lot of time. We're just going to dive right into it. Let's do it.
So, I have picked out some of the swell Wacos to do. We got a couple volumes to play with. The only real idea that I have, I wonder if this volume lines up with the angle change. So I'm going to start there, and we can see if it works. We'll build the route from there. All right, let's see. That's close. It's not quite there. Yep, not quite there. That's all right. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna put it up here anyways. I really don't have any plans for this thing. So, hopefully something comes to mind. What I thought would be kind of cool, a lot of our easier climbs here tend to be fairly straightforward. So I'd like this one to be, I mean, not complex per se, but a little bit more involved than our easier climbs usually are. So is this gonna, oh, it does. I think it does. Oh no. All right, we just got to find the right T-nut here. Nice. I don't really have any plans with this other than it looks nice. So don't really know what we're going to be getting into here. I will put a couple screws in this thing while we're here. Alright, so what could we do? Oh, I know exactly what we could do. Okay. So we're going to put this thing does it fit? Oh no, it doesn't fit. Let's see if we have a skinnier one. I wonder if this one will do it. Oh, not quite. Fits like that though. I think the idea is going to be that this will be a small little drive-by, kind of like a sideways dyno. But it's not going to be super crazy. Again, I'm trying to keep this thing like V2 or 3. So let's put on some start holds. Use these two guys here. Ooh. All right, I wonder. So I think what we'll do, we'll start here. We'll go out to an undercling, and that way you can drive by 1, 2. I think that's what we're gonna do. Now is this gonna be, we'll find out if this is gonna be good enough. So, I want them to kind of drive by, but I want to give them options for their feet. If I put feet over here, I think you're just going to sort of drop knee on this and just statically cross into this. So I don't want to put any feet to load up over here. I'm actually going to use this blue volume, and I'm going to put it diagonally right here. So you're kind of like, I don't know, kind of smearing, but not quite. Let's do this thing. Yeah, maybe right there. Okay, so I'm going to add some bad feet on this volume. This volume doesn't have any texture on it, so it's essentially smearing. And I think that's going to be a little bit too hard for the grade that I'm trying to hit. So let's go grab a couple feet and we'll add those on. All right, so we have some of these little black gold things from Capital. I usually, for a harder grade, I would put them upside down, but again, I'm trying to make this thing a little easier, so I'll give you something good to stand on. So now that we have this, we're going to need a start foot. We know this. Let's see. So you'll be here and here. I'm going to add a foot over here. That way you can sort of flip. Well, that makes it kind of... So from here, I think we're going to cross into something on top of the volume. Do another hold over here and it'll finish. So let's see if either of these will fit. I'm sure they won't, but we'll see how it goes. One of my favorite things, yeah, that doesn't quite work. All right, well, let's go grab 2 other Wacos.
Well, apparently I got to get better at charging my GoPro. It just died, so we're gonna finish it out by hand. I think the idea is once you're on these 2 pockets here, you're gonna cross into this one that's gonna get put on top of the volume. You're gonna go out to this and then the top of the wall. And we're gonna add feet to make that work. We'll forerun it. There you go. Okay, so to make the cross into this, you're gonna be right hand here, left hand here. I think I'm gonna give you a foot over here to make this cross. Yeah, it's gonna be a big blocky foot. Again, I'm aiming for like V2 here, hopefully V3, but not harder. We'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna add a couple feet, and then we will try it. Okay, so now that we have those, I think I'm gonna add one more foot from here. So once you go from these two holds up to this, you're probably gonna want a foot over here to kind of stop on. I'm gonna use one of those big blocky feet. However, I don't think that that's gonna affect the initial dyno because those blocks are really bad. So at V2 climbers aren't hanging on to them. So I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. Let's add that, let's add the start foot, and then let's try it. Overall, I'm fairly happy with it. I think the feet on this volume here, I'm gonna flatten out a little bit. That was much better. Yeah, I really, V2 or so, maybe 3, but probably 2. What I really like about this route is that it's kind of mirrored. So from here you have the right hand undercling, and you drive by left over here, and then you kind of switch it, and then you do the big cross right. So, you know, to me it's boring if you go, you know, right, cross left, right, cross left. It's always cross left, or, you know, inversely, right or left, cross right. So it's kind of fun to where you have this and this on the same route. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this one. Nothing too crazy, but different than what we usually have for an easier climb. So, thanks for watching. Again, make sure you like and subscribe. Check out the links for Instagram and Patreon in the description. We have a lot more coming, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.